Hello, Tamara Buchan with Reclaim Initiative. This is the Advent podcast, Welcoming the King, and we are at the end of week 1, the Emerging Kingdom Age, as we discover the new season that we find ourselves within and respond to Jesus' invitation to seek first His kingdom and His way of living so that everything else is given to us. Today we'll be exploring the concept of angels. Angels are heavenly beings, and they've been created both to serve the King, but also to serve God's kingdom people. Hebrews 1 has a long discussion about angels, and it ends with this statement. Angels are spirit messengers sent by God to serve those who will inherit salvation. I believe that we all have guardian angels given to us to protect us throughout our lives. But angels have such a bigger purpose than that. And some of the angels are specific to certain things. Psalm 23 says, "Goodness and mercy shall follow you all the days of your life." What if there were angels called goodness and mercy who followed us all the days of our lives? What if there are salvation angels? And what if there are warring angels? And we also have warring angels to fight for those things that we've declared as kingdom ambassadors. My first experience of really discovering that angels were surrounding me was at the end of my time in Seattle in 2011. We were worshiping as a healing prayer ministry one night when I got the word that the angels were there to do our bidding and that we were to ask for what we wanted to see happen and they would respond. And so we did. We made a lot of declarations about what we wanted to see God do. And amazingly, some of those things took place. But I had a Bernese Mountain Dog, and she was behind the gate because someone was allergic to her. And she was barking her head off, refusing to stop. She didn't normally bark, but she could sense those angels. And from that day forward, whenever angels ascended, she saw them and she responded. She taught me about the presence of angels that surrounded me. I had a friend who came to visit me. We lived in California at the time, and she was so taken by what our Bernese Mountain Dog Nikki did that she got a Bernie herself, and guess what she named her? Angel. Because sometimes when we're not so in our head, and we're not so stuck in the season of the old way, we begin to see with new eyes. And part of our new eyes is to recognize that angels were sent to serve us and that we have a responsibility and a privilege to partner with them. So the first angel I really sensed was when we were packing to move to California, and I had a sense of a presence on the driveway. I had a sense that it was an angel and that it was a very large angel. I've since discovered that this angel is important in my life and that he partners with me very closely. The Lord revealed that his name is Stephen, and he dispatches angels when I make declarations and when I call for angels to be dispatched. I was recently looking for carpet for our new house. And I was having a really hard time. I don't know why it was so hard to find this. But I was in a store and I just had a sense that I was going to fall down the stairs. We went up and down those stairs a couple of, 3 or 4 times. And the 4th time, before I stepped onto the next step, I said, "Angels dispatch," under my breath. And immediately things cleared. I no longer felt like I was going to be pushed. And within 5 minutes, I had a date to have the carpet measured. I had a date for installation. And the next morning, I had a quote. That was after weeks of trying to find carpet and order it. After I dispatched the angels, it happened that quick. That's a sign of how it can impact our daily life in practical ways. But it starts with two things. It starts with first acknowledging the season that we're in and the access that we've been given to partner with them, and then the intentionality of calling them to partner with us. I like to say there's a lot of unemployed angels in heaven right now. They're not being sent as God intended, but as part of the kingdom age, angels are a very real part of the landscape, and we as kingdom people have the opportunity to send them as God directs us. Amen.